All right. This is the Toast Effects. Another time. It's time to harvest now, right? This is Thursday, and the pair on the screen is USDCAD with about 82 pips already hit on 86 now. On profit, actually, I have had an analysis with my mentees in the class on Sunday. So on Sunday, when we were looking at this market, it was, of course, bullish, but price had reached this strong weekly resistance zone. What I said is that at this stage, just wait for the break, retest, and then we shall continue with the bullish momentum. And the liquidity I was looking for this candlestick MDL. This is a candlestick MDL. So trading was entry taken on a Tuesday. Yesterday on Wednesday, price came back at the risky zone. You see here, we're nearly stopped out, but we used 34 pips and the price went to about 30 pips. So we were saved by only 4 pips. And of course, this is day time frame. I normally use 35 to 40 pips for the high volatile pairs. All right. So let's break it down to see what happened, how I spotted this opportunity, and being able to capitalize from this market. Actually, with USD card, my first view was on the 3 months time, right? So 3 months time frame is where I have had a lot of interest. Like I established this upper zone. You see, we have a morning and evening star here. When price approaches this resistance zone, whenever we have a contact with the 3 months, price came again to the bottom of the 3 months support zone, resistance zone, support zone, again resistance zone. So what do we expect? Perhaps price might go to the low, the downside, but that's not the case because this is very high time frame profile. Okay, then I went to consolidate here with the recent bullish structure, price retesting what? This is an SIS from 3 months time frame, which is giving us a base from the monthly time frame. Here we are having a price flow, right? So let's look at the monthly time frame and see the reaction of the market at this price flow. See, this is a very strong price flow. Then let us start the candles when price approaches this zone. We have got support zone. Then if we take the candle of May and April, what do we get here? We get a bullish harami, the bullish harami, which has formed at a strong monthly support zone after having this what? Rejections wicks, which were formed, indicating that sellers' power has been exhausted and now buyers are taking over the market. So the quite interesting thing was when price gets into the weekly time frame. Here is where I have had spotted this opportunity to look like. You see, we are having a resistance here, we're having a price ceiling here, and the previous week price also just closed at this ceiling zone. So at this circumstance, there were two options. If this price would give us a bearish structure, then we could have sell. That was number one. And number two, if we were able to break above, retesting and continue. So for those who took my classes, they understand how do we confirm and configure out that this zone is being broken down. Which candle, which time frame are we looking? Which zone of which time frame are we looking to confirm that this zone has been broken, right? Now, coming to the time frame, here's where I was just looking since the market opened on Monday. I was only observing the trend of the market. It was just a very simple issue because here I already established my zone. We have had a lot of rejections here. As I said from the beginning of the session, that the liquidity that I used to place my limit order was this MDLO liquidity, which was formed in the forms of wicks of candles. because we have the MDL in the form of structure and we have the MDL in the form of candles. So you need to get to understand and know all the things, right? So on Monday, price of course respected this MDL, but on Wednesday, price came to take order at this liquidity flip. Here is where price again, of course, since Monday, this flip was liquidated. So it's just a manipulation of the market to come and take out other people's, the very price continue to go to the upside. Now we ask, why do I get out of this market here where I have just gotten out? I entered through MDL and I get out through MDL, but I used to enter in MDL of the weekly, of the daily time frame, but I get out of this market through the MDL of the weekly time frame. I see the potentials of this market to continue higher, and higher, but I always make stops when I see some liquidities like this. You know, as you see here, this is a very open MDL from the time frame. Price is respecting. I really hope this zone will be broken and this price will continue to buy. But I respect my trading plan and get out of the market as where I anticipated. It is what it is, and this is the toss. That's right.